Of what you saw out there today?
You know, I think that I saw a lot of guys that were competing hard, and spring game's always fun because we don't play a lot, but a lot of the stuff that we have on defense, at least in offense, we don't show a lot of stuff, but it allows everybody to go fast because we all know what we're doing, and we had fun in the offense, ran some trick plays, and the defense did pretty well today, and we saw a lot of good effort out there.
How much progress did you guys make with Brady Hook the last 4 weeks?
You know, it's we made some progress, not as much as we would have liked to, but I think that we're finally starting to get what he's trying to teach to us. I think it's harder for some of the older guys to transition just because it's such a different scheme and different technique. So I think that overall we are heading in the right direction, but we need to have a good summer to really drive it home.
He was saying the transition from the 2-gap to the 1-gap thing is maybe taking a little longer than he expected it to take. What's been the toughest part of that transition, you think?
I think just because I think it's just taken a long time because a lot of the guys, we've had that drilled into our brains, and all the reps of practice that we've taken doing 2 gaps, and it kind of shows when guys are tired and you kind of have to fall back on technique. It kind of shows from previous years just because we've been doing it for so long. But
is the 1-gap easier once you get the hang of it, do you think?
I think possibly easier in the mental standpoint. You don't have to make as many reads, but it's definitely tougher on you physically. So you gotta definitely toughen out.
Just because you're kind of going all out, downhill,
yeah, every play.
Yeah.
What's going to be like not having a Defoe or even an Alex Balducci commanding double teams in the D-line?
Yeah, you know, it's tough because it's hard to replace guys like that, and we're just going to have a lot of younger guys step up because we only have one senior true D lineman, so we just have to have a lot of the young guys step up and kind of fill the shoes of being leaders. I mean, you're not going to find another DeForest Parker or Alex Balducci because they're just such good leaders, such good guys on the field, and it'll definitely put some more pressure on the younger guys to handle it.
Not pressure on you, but lots expected of you too. You're a returning starter, right?
Yeah, you know, I think that the main thing that we need to do is just step up, and everyone needs to take a piece of that leadership and make sure to hold everyone accountable because it's new for everyone. It's almost like everyone's a freshman again. We're all learning the system again, so we just need to have guys pushing each other, and especially for the summer period when coaches won't be around as much, we need to have guys holding each other accountable.
I think it was a big motivator for this defense when Hoke said that every position is open. There's not one guy that's set.
Yeah, definitely. You know, like I said, it was like a lot of the guys were freshmen again. No one has a spot. I mean, returning starters, it doesn't really mean anything because you got to start all the way over from everyone's starting from the same point, and that was a good. I think it was definitely a good motivator because guys that maybe have gotten discouraged or guys that were maybe in the 3 deep or 4 deep last year now are on the same level as the guys that were starting last year.
Does Coach Hoke have any pet peeves that you've been able to figure out? Anything where, like, if it happens, you know, okay, he's going to be mad about this?
You know, it's just the little stuff. You know, just the stuff that you can control. If you're not giving it 100%, or if you're not focusing on your footwork or communication, you know, all the things that make a championship defense.
Arian was saying that he's really detailed with breaking down the film in front of you guys, and if somebody makes a mistake, he'll call it out in front of everybody. Is that different from how you guys did film last year?
Yeah, it's definitely different because it's a lot more player interactive. We have a lot more film study where the players are involved along with the coach's feedback, so we get a better idea of what everyone needs to be doing, and it's different, but it's a good way to get guys that aren't in the 1s or 2s to really know the playbook and get their stuff, which is important because we're all on the same page.
So like more dialogue than like back and forth during
yeah, definitely.
What are your impressions of the guys that redshirted last year, like Baker or Kralberg, and their potential to kind of start with this new defense and play?
My impression is that they are, both those guys are working very hard. Gus too, all the young guys that were redshirting last year. They understand that they have a chance just like everyone else, and they've been working their butts off.
I apologize if you answered this, but do you feel pretty comfortable in the new scheme?
Not comfortable yet, but I'm definitely getting more comfortable. I think that I know what I need to do is just kind of falling back on the technique stuff from last year, and I think that just getting a lot more work in at the technique and little things will help. When you're tired, you kind of fall back on your training.
What's the biggest adjustment to make?
The biggest adjustment is instead of waiting and reacting for offensive linemen, it's attacking first and pushing the line of scrimmage back. That's the biggest thing.
Most teams, what?
When you came here your first 2 years, you kind of bounced around the line, played at different spots. Are you still doing that, or have you kind of settled into one spot?
I think right now it's looking like just strong side defensive end, but I have worked in the past inside, but I think that was mainly because of injuries and depth chart stuff. I mean, last spring I remember we had like 4 D-line on my team, so this year it was like 9 or 10. So I think that the scheme allows for guys to be set more in their position because there's way more depth.
The new guy coming in is more of a guard, isn't he?
Thanks, Henry.
Yeah, thanks guys.